We've got Alexander Armstrong and his pointless sidekick. And we're not just saying that to be nasty, Richard, are we?
No,
Richard
you are.
Osman.
You are genuinely pointless.
On both of those things.
Richard,
And we have been pointless
too.
celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The whole thing's pointless.
The whole thing is pointless.
It's a quiz show.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, you may argue, we are pretty pointless. We'll reveal about that in a moment. All about it. Everything you need to know. First, though, here's a last quick look at what's happening where you are.
Welcome back. We've got our name badges on now. Who are you?
Do you know, I've been wondering for the past 10 years who you are. Bill.
It may be called pointless, but the daytime quiz show, hosted by Alexander Armstrong and Richard Osman, is anything but.
In fact, the show in which contestants compete to score as few points as possible is such a hit with viewers. It's back for a third series. We're going to be quizzing Alexander and Richard. Well, hardly at this time of the morning. We don't really quiz at this time. We just amble, frankly. Yeah. First, let's see some contestants being put to the test. Here they are.
Words ending in angle.
Right. Not sure about this one, but we'll go for wrangle.
Wrangle. Yes. Which is wangle with an R.
Yes. Wangle with an R.
That sounds good. It's wangle with an R.
I know. Gives you a chance to say wangle a few more times.
Yeah, exactly. Wangle. Still meaning something to me. Strangle scored only 15. Let's see how wrangle does. Wrangle. It's correct. Oh, fantastic. Good score, Andy. Wrangle nets you 18. Wrangle, Richard?
Yeah, an angry dispute or noisy quarrel. I think often in prison the stranglers and the wanglers become wranglers. I think they do not like each other.
Fascinating.
He says with conviction.
Yeah.
That, didn't you?
Yeah,
you
I loved it.
Didn't get yourselves in a tangle mangling that one.
You just could do it so effortlessly, Bill. You put us to shame.
I'm watching every episode because I wish I could be on that programme.
Listen, you play your cards right, Bill. You just play your cards right. And
yeah, we could be there. We could be there with our badges.
Now, how sweet of you to make badges.
Look at that. It shows how devoted we are to the programme. It kind of, once you see it in action, it's kind of a difficult concept to explain, which is why we get an expert like you, Richard, to do it for us.
Yeah, interesting use of the word expert. I mean, it's simply, score as few points as possible, get the most obscure answer you can get. That's all the show is. There's loads of rules that Alexander goes through, but essentially just find the most obscure fact that you can, the most pointless fact you can.
Yeah. OK, but you do get a lot of points if it's wrong. If you come up with a fact and you think, oh, this is a pointless fact, very few people will mention it. Turns out not to be the right fact at all.
You score the maximum, yes. It's very cruel. But you have to go as far as you possibly can down that road without being wrong.
We know what the point of having you is on the
Do you? Is there a point?
We do, yes, because someone's got to take charge.
Yeah.
Richard, however, what is the point of you being there?
That's a very good question. I was hoping no one would ever ask that. Essentially, every question we've got, there's loads and loads of answers. So at the end of each one, I just go through all the different things. And if someone gets a wrong answer, I tell them why it's wrong. And then I go through all the best answers they could have given, that sort of thing.
And you say things like, there are actually 4,553 words ending in A-N-G-L-E.
Exactly, and then I go through all 4,553 of them.
It's a gripping show.
Well, we have done it. We have recorded a programme.
You have?
Which yet to be
What happened?
transmitted.
Can you remember what happened?
No.
Fairly creditable performance.
Was it? Was it
Yeah,
all right?
I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is quite terrifying, actually, because when the lights are on, you forget everything.
Well, the other important thing, you desperately don't want to be the first couple to go off.
Oh,
do
no.
you?
Oh, no, you don't.
I just can't remember whether we were. I just can't remember.
Were we?
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
can't remember, but that will be transmitted and a date still to be announced.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you've
Quickly.
got lots of things going on. Armstrong River.
New series comes back. And a tour. We're on tour this autumn.
Are you?
Doing a 60-date tour from
by the way,
September till
yes.
Christmas, yeah.
In the new series, any more
breakfast
jokes
news?
about breakfast presenters?
There might be a couple there, Bill.
Oh, there
Good,
isn't.
because we've missed them. The one about the emails.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Pointless emails.
Who do you think you are doing things like that?
Yes, that's on this evening. At
Your
9
story.
o'clock. My story. Who I think I am is going to be revealed.
Is there something very...
It's quite exciting. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be nearly as dramatic as it was. We uncovered an awful lot of... we had quite a lot of intrigue. There's a murder in there.
Is there?
There's some very, very, very
Mind you, they wouldn't have done the
goings-on.
programme if it hadn't...
I guess if it had been too dull.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Richard, any skeletons in your closet at all?
No, I don't think they're going to do me till Maybe series 47. I might take a look into my family. I'll have to. Maybe I'll kill someone. Then they'll do me.
Then there'd be a murder.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well,
It's not a bad idea.
Bill.
thank you very much indeed. And good luck with the new series. And thank you very much for having us.
The third series
Yes.
starts on Monday, the 30th of August.
That's next week.
Yes, exactly. 4:30 on BBC Two, and it's very good fun.
Yes,
well,
it
what
was for us.
Was very,
We're on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I don't know what's on tomorrow. No, never mind. Find
Tune
out
in.
tomorrow.
It might
Bye.
be fun.
Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Oh, that was